Hi everyone, Dr. Stephen Davis at Davis Cosmetic Plastic Surgery. Today I have a very exciting guest with me. It's Donna Arnold, and she has been our CoolSculpt expert here for over 4 years. And the thing that's important about that is that now that more and more people are understanding and learning more about what CoolSculpting is, it's even more important than ever that patients are really going to a certified practice that really has an expert in doing CoolSculpting. Hi Donna, how you doing?
Hi Dr. Davis.
Hi. So here are a couple of things that I know patients always ask me when we go into a consultation room and we're talking about body contouring. I a lot of times bring up liposuctioning, tummy tucks, things like that. And I always throw in there the possibility that they may not want to have a surgical procedure yet or ever. And one of the options that they may enjoy would be something called CoolSculpting. Donna, what's CoolSculpting in a little nutshell?
CoolSculpting is freezing unwanted fat. It's to get rid of, non-invasively get rid of bulges of fat that you have been struggling with. So what I always tell people is anything from the chin down that's squeezable is freezable. So we have applicators for all types. And Dr. Davis has every applicator that the company makes. So we really have a full complement to treat many body part issues that people may have.
And one of the things that I'm not so sure everyone understands is that when we're talking about treating different body parts, this can be done simultaneously. Because we have multiple machines, we can actually treat a neck and an arm, let's say at the same time, or an abdomen and a love handle region or thighs. So, again, that's another thing to look for when you're looking to go get something like CoolSculpting. Donna, it's also true that I have just talked about this with you. You have done the most amount of male gynecomastia or male chest problems in the United States. Is that true?
That's right. By greater than everyone nationally by 300%. So
oh my God,
that's a lot.
That's a lot. So again, for everyone out there listening that may not think that there's a great way to treat some excess fat around the chest or even under the arm area, you really have to come in and have a consultation. Again, even if you're in an area that's not by us, go to an area that has a certified CoolSculpt center that's really expert in treating not just women, but also men. Donna, one other thing I really wanted to touch on is, have you noticed that there's like almost an overpreponderance of patients that have come in that have had some friends or family or even themselves that may not have had the greatest experience elsewhere with CoolSculpting?
We definitely have met a fair share of people that have come in and have maybe were disappointed, or there's a lot of things that go into that, but definitely we've met plenty of patients, unfortunately.
If you had to be just almost like having a crystal ball and trying to figure out what it was exactly that you think most of these people, they didn't get the results they wanted, they didn't get the expectations that they wanted. If you had to succinctly say, what's probably the top 3 reasons that seems to be, again, even in my consultations, I notice that when I bring up CoolSculpting sometimes, when I'm talking about liposuctioning, a lot of the patients will say, oh my God, no, I had that done elsewhere and it either didn't work or there was some sort of a problem with it. So I'm asking Donna, if you had to say the top 3 reasons why you think someone's not getting the results from CoolSculpting, what would you think they would be?
Well, first, it's expectations, first of all. When people come in for a consultation with me, I always ask a lot of probing questions. I want to understand what your goals are. What would successful CoolSculpting look like for you? And if I don't believe I can get them to that goal with the applicators, I just won't treat the person. They may be better for surgery, or sometimes it's a skin procedure that would be better for them.
Right.
And then I always, because we have the option here that we can offer other services, so that's the beauty of coming here.
That's true. Okay, what would be another one? Number 2.
So number 2, I'd say, really it all goes back to expectations. So it's, maybe they have, and it's not a matter of whether it's too much fat or not enough fat, because if someone wants to look like if there's a lot of volume in one area that they want to be a certain way, they may need multiple sessions, and they don't understand that up
Right.
front, like it would take more than one session.
That's true. And I'm going to throw in what I think the third one is, and I think the third one, honestly, is, unfortunately, there are a lot of places that don't value how CoolSculpting really needs to be done, like just like if we're doing fillers in the face, Botox, or a surgical procedure. There's a certain an expertise, if you will, in how it's supposed to be done, and you need to see the body in such a way that you can design the treatment plan that's going to give that patient the best result. And I honestly believe that something like CoolSculpting has been delegated to some people in a practice where it really just seems like you're going to apply an applicator to an area, turn on the machine, and magically you're going to get the results you want. And as I go around to more and more practices and I start consulting with some of them about what their CoolSculpt results have been like, that happens to be one of the things that I see many times, is that the expertise or the quality of the person that's actually doing the CoolSculpting is not at the same level, unfortunately, that Donna and some other practices in the area that really do have some excellent CoolSculpt technicians or excellent CoolSculpt people are really talking about. And again, just to make sure that we're reiterating one of the things that Donna had brought up, it is very important when you're going for a consultation in something like this, just like if you're going for a consultation about a facelift or fillers or anything else like that, it's great to go to a place that can give you options about all of these different things. So it's not just like you're going to one place and the only thing they could offer you would be CoolSculpting. Here, if that's not going to be the appropriate treatment for you, Donna and I will basically let you know that that's the case. So come in and visit if you'd like to. Give us a call, or you could follow us at daviscps.com. We're always posting different things and new results that we have with CoolSculpting and other things. Donna, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks.
Bye-bye, everybody.